In chapter 3129, Tatum listens quietly as Enrique, his fellow competitor, recounts his past attempts at securing the chef position within the Ormond household. His story is one of persistent ambition and repeated setbacks. Despite not knowing Enrique well, Tatum remains a patient listener, allowing his competitor to speak freely about his experiences. Enrique's determination is evident as he elaborates on his efforts and the disappointments he endured, demonstrating his passion for the craft and his resolve to secure the esteemed position. Enrique describes his first attempt at the Ormond household 10 years ago, when Elora Ormond was still in her teens but already wielded considerable power within her family. Unfortunately, he failed on his first attempt. During his second interview, Enrique noticed how Elora, now fully in charge of the family business, had matured into a formidable leader. Even as a young woman, she efficiently managed the company and the household, ensuring that those who attempted to infiltrate the family's affairs with ulterior motives were kept at bay. Enrique was impressed by her composure and authority, seeing firsthand the influence she wielded within the family. With this realization, he understood that the competition for the chef position was not only about culinary skills, but also about navigating a demanding and high pressure environment. His second attempt saw him successfully passing the initial interview stage, but he faced a long wait for the re examination due to the large number of applicants. With Elora's busy schedule preventing her from conducting the tests regularly, he had to endure an extended period of anxiety and anticipation. When his turn finally came, he was optimistic, believing that his years of practice and refinement would result in success. However, he faltered during the test by making a critical mistake. He accidentally used sugar instead of MSG as a seasoning. This misstep, which he attributed to nerves, led to his disqualification once again. He reflects on his error with a sense of frustration and embarrassment, acknowledging that his nervousness had caused him to make such a big mistake. Despite this, he knows that Elora had tasted the dish he prepared during that test, signaling that it had not been entirely displeasing to her. However, due to his seasoning error, she rejected the dish, and he was unable to advance further in the process. He is aware that the Ormond family's selection process is strict, and such mistakes are unforgivable in an environment where perfection is the standard. Tatum, still engaged in the conversation, suggests the possibility that Enrique's seasoning may have been tampered with by another candidate. He points out that, given the fierce competition for the chef position, sabotage by other applicants could be a common occurrence. However, Enrique quickly dismisses this notion, explaining that the Ormond household's interview process is highly controlled. He recounts how the kitchen is constantly monitored by the butler and security cameras, ensuring a transparent environment where no tampering can occur. The ingredients and seasonings used are pre selected and monitored by the family staff, making it nearly impossible for anyone to alter another candidate's cooking. His certainty reinforces the integrity of the Ormond family's process, highlighting how, even in such a competitive setting, fairness and order are maintained. He acknowledges that the failure was entirely his own, a result of his nerves and his shallow connection to the Ormond family. Tatum sympathizes, suggesting that the interview process is indeed challenging and that perhaps Enrique's relationship with the family simply isn't strong enough. Nevertheless, Enrique remains determined, hoping that his third attempt will be successful. He expresses a renewed sense of confidence, having continued to refine his skills and mindset in preparation for his latest opportunity. Tatum then asks why Enrique has chosen to pursue the position again despite his past disappointments. Enrique explains that the potential rewards, both financial and reputational, are too significant to ignore. The prestige of working for the Ormond family can open doors in the culinary world that would otherwise remain closed. For him, securing this role is not just about money, it is about achieving a sense of validation and recognition that he has long sought. The chapter concludes with Tatum acknowledging the challenge that both he and Enrique face, highlighting the demanding nature of the culinary world and the intense competition they must navigate to achieve their goals.